Discipline sustains progress. Motivation is a great spark, but discipline is the engine that keeps you going long after the initial excitement fades. Many people rely on motivation to push them forward, but the truth is that motivation is unreliable. It fluctuates based on emotions, circumstances, and external influences. One day you might feel unstoppable, and the next you might struggle to take even the smallest step forward. That is where discipline becomes your greatest asset. Discipline is doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like doing it. It is the commitment to consistency regardless of how you feel in the moment. Highly successful people do not rely on inspiration alone. They cultivate habits that keep them progressing day after day. They wake up early even when they don't want to. They put in the work even when they are tired, and they push forward even when obstacles arise. This is the defining trait that separates those who achieve their goals from those who do not. One of the biggest misconceptions about discipline is that it requires a massive amount of willpower. But discipline is not about willpower. It is about creating systems and routines that make success inevitable. When you structure your life in a way that prioritizes discipline, you eliminate the need to constantly rely on motivation. Instead, you follow a system that keeps you on track. For example, if you are committed to fitness, you do not wait until you feel like working out. You schedule your workouts as non-negotiable appointments. If you are building a business, you do not wait until inspiration strikes. You set clear daily tasks and execute them regardless of how you feel. Discipline also builds mental toughness. When you develop discipline, you become resilient in the face of challenges. Life will inevitably test your resolve. There will be setbacks, failures, and moments of doubt, but discipline ensures that you keep moving forward. It teaches you to push through discomfort, to embrace hard work, and to persist even when results are not immediate. One of the keys to maintaining discipline is self-accountability. When you hold yourself accountable for your actions, you eliminate excuses. It is easy to blame circumstances, external factors, or bad luck for lack of progress, but disciplined individuals take full responsibility for their results. They understand that success is not a matter of chance, it is a matter of consistent effort. If something is not working, they adjust their strategy, but they never stop showing up. Discipline is also about mastering the small, daily actions that lead to big results. Success does not happen overnight. It is built through countless small decisions made consistently over time. The most successful people are not the ones who make dramatic leaps forward in short bursts. They are the ones who commit to steady, incremental progress. They understand that every workout, every sales call, every page written, and every practice session contributes to long-term success. Another powerful aspect of discipline is its ability to create momentum. The hardest part of any journey is getting started, but once you build a habit of discipline, progress becomes easier. When you take disciplined action day after day, it creates a compounding effect. The more you do, the more confidence you build, and the easier it becomes to keep going. Before long, what once felt difficult becomes second nature. Discipline transforms hard work into habit, and habits lead to results. Discipline also ensures that you stay focused on your goals. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. Social media, entertainment, and endless sources of instant gratification can pull you away from what truly matters. But disciplined individuals know how to prioritize. They set clear boundaries, eliminate distractions, and remain committed to their goals. They do not allow temporary pleasures to derail their long-term vision. The great thing about discipline is that it can be developed by anyone. No one is born disciplined. It is a skill that is cultivated over time. The more you practice discipline, the stronger it becomes. Start small. Commit to waking up 30 minutes earlier, to exercising 3 times a week, to reading for 15 minutes a day. Small, consistent actions will strengthen your ability to stay disciplined in bigger areas of your life. By the end of these 2 days, you will not just have knowledge, you will have unstoppable drive. Because momentum is a habit, and once you build it, nothing can stand in your way. Don't wait for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. If you give 100% to this process, you will walk out of here with a fire so strong that no obstacle, no setback, and no excuse will ever slow you down again. Surrounding yourself with the right people is crucial for maintaining and accelerating your progress. The people you spend time with influence your mindset, your habits, and ultimately your success. Have you ever noticed how your energy shifts depending on who you're around? When you're with driven, motivated, and high-achieving individuals, you naturally rise to their level. Conversely, if you surround yourself with negativity, doubt, and complacency, your momentum slows down and your progress becomes stagnant. The right people push you to be better. They challenge you, hold you accountable, and inspire you to keep moving forward, even when things get tough. This is why successful entrepreneurs, athletes, and leaders emphasize the importance of networking and mentorship. They understand that who you associate with will either propel you forward or hold you back. One of the key elements of building momentum is eliminating toxic influences. Negative people, energy-draining relationships, and those who discourage your dreams can act as anchors, preventing you from reaching your full potential. It can be difficult to distance yourself from certain individuals, especially if they've been a part of your life for a long time. However, if someone constantly brings doubt, criticism, or negativity into your life, they are not aligned with your vision for success. Surrounding yourself with winners means actively seeking out people who uplift and inspire you. Look for mentors who have achieved what you aspire to accomplish. Seek out peers who share your drive and ambition. Engage in communities and environments that fuel your growth rather than diminish it. The more you immerse yourself in a high-performance environment, the more natural it becomes to operate at that level. Another important aspect of surrounding yourself with the right people is accountability. When you have a strong support system, you are more likely to stay disciplined and committed to your goals. If you tell someone about your goal and they hold you accountable, you create a sense of responsibility. You're no longer just working for yourself. You're also upholding a standard for those who believe in you. This is why masterminds, coaching groups, and accountability partners are so effective. They provide structure, encouragement, and the necessary push when motivation wanes. The right people also provide valuable perspectives and insights. When you are deeply immersed in your own journey, it can be difficult to see blind spots or recognize better strategies. A mentor, coach, or experienced peer can offer guidance that accelerates your progress. They can help you navigate challenges more efficiently, avoid common pitfalls, and make smarter decisions. Their experience becomes a shortcut to your success. It is also important to give back and be a source of inspiration for others. Surrounding yourself with winners doesn't just mean benefiting from them, it also means contributing to their success. When you support, encourage, and uplift others, you create a cycle of positive energy and momentum. The more you pour into others, the more you receive in return. Success is not a solo journey. It is built through collaboration, shared wisdom, and mutual encouragement. Building a network of high achievers does not mean you should only associate with people who are above you in terms of experience or success. There is great value in surrounding yourself with people at different stages of their journey. Some will be ahead of you, offering guidance and mentorship. Others will be at the same level, providing camaraderie and mutual support. And some will be behind you, whom you can mentor and inspire. This balance creates a dynamic and thriving network where everyone benefits. In today's digital age, finding the right people is easier than ever. There are online communities, networking events, mentorship programs, and masterminds dedicated to nearly every field of interest. Leverage these opportunities to expand your network, connect with like-minded individuals, and create an environment that fuels your growth. By the end of these 2 days, you will not just have knowledge, you will have unstoppable drive, because momentum is a habit, and once you build it, nothing can stand in your way. Taking relentless action is the key to transforming potential into success. Too often, people spend excessive time planning, thinking, or waiting for the perfect moment. They believe they need more knowledge, better conditions, or additional resources before they can take action. But the truth is, progress comes from movement, not from waiting. Action is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. Without it, even the best ideas remain just that, ideas. The most successful people in the world are not those who simply have great ideas. They are the ones who execute relentlessly. They do not allow fear, doubt, or uncertainty to hold them back. Instead, they take massive, consistent action, refining their approach along the way. Every step forward, no matter how small, creates momentum. Each action builds confidence, making the next step easier. Over time, these small, consistent efforts compound into extraordinary results. Taking action relentlessly does not mean waiting for motivation. Many people believe they need to feel ready before they begin, but feelings are unreliable. Motivation is fleeting, it comes and goes. If you rely on motivation alone, you will find yourself inconsistent and stagnant. Successful individuals understand that they must act regardless of how they feel. They develop the habit of action, turning it into a non-negotiable part of their routine. One of the most powerful ways to ensure consistent action is by breaking down goals into smaller, manageable steps. Often, people become paralyzed because their goals seem too big or overwhelming. They look at the final destination and feel discouraged by how far they have to go. But when you break a goal into smaller tasks, it becomes easier to take action. Instead of focusing on climbing the entire mountain, focus on taking the next step. Progress happens one step at a time. Another key to relentless action is eliminating excuses. Excuses are the enemy of progress. There will always be reasons to delay, to wait, or to give up. Time constraints, fear of failure, and lack of resources are common excuses that hold people back. But those who achieve great things refuse to let excuses dictate their actions. They find a way forward no matter the circumstances. They take responsibility for their success and understand that waiting for the right time is an illusion. The best time to start is now. Taking action relentlessly also means embracing failure as part of the process. Many people hesitate to take action because they fear making mistakes. They believe that failure is a sign of incompetence or inadequacy. But in reality, failure is simply feedback. It is a necessary step toward growth and improvement. Every successful person has experienced failures along the way. What sets them apart is their ability to learn from mistakes and keep moving forward. They see setbacks as opportunities to refine their approach, not as reasons to quit. Consistency is another crucial aspect of relentless action. One big effort is not enough. Sustained action is what leads to lasting success. Many people start strong but lose momentum over time. They begin a project with excitement, but as challenges arise, their enthusiasm fades. Those who achieve remarkable results understand that persistence is key. They show up every day, putting in the work, even when it's difficult. They understand that progress is not always visible in the short term, but consistency compounds over time. Another essential element of relentless action is adopting a bias for execution. Some people overanalyze, constantly seeking more information before taking the first step. While learning and preparation are important, they should not become obstacles to action. There is a point at which further planning becomes procrastination. The best way to learn is by doing. Taking imperfect action is better than taking no action at all. Through action, you gain experience, refine your approach, and improve your skills. To sustain relentless action, it is important to maintain a strong why. Your reason for pursuing a goal must be powerful enough to keep you going, even in difficult times. When challenges arise, reconnecting with your purpose can reignite your drive. Ask yourself why your goal matters. What impact will achieving it have on your life and the lives of others? The stronger your why, the easier it becomes to push through obstacles and maintain momentum. Finally, taking action relentlessly requires a mindset of ownership. You must take full responsibility for your progress and results. Blaming external circumstances or waiting for someone else to provide opportunities will only slow you down. Those who take full ownership of their actions and decisions create their own success. They understand that their future is in their hands and they act accordingly. By the end of these 2 days, you will not just have knowledge, you will have unstoppable drive, because momentum is a habit, and once you build it, nothing can stand in your way. Developing a routine that encourages productivity is also essential. Having a structured schedule reduces the likelihood of procrastination. Allocating specific time slots for tasks related to personal and professional growth helps create consistency. Over time, these routines become habits, making productivity a natural part of daily life. Mindset plays a crucial role in overcoming procrastination and expanding the comfort zone. A growth mindset, the belief that abilities can be developed through effort, allows individuals to embrace challenges rather than shy away from them. Viewing obstacles as opportunities for learning rather than threats fosters resilience and determination. Ultimately, breaking free from procrastination and the comfort zone requires a combination of self-awareness, action, and perseverance. Small steps lead to bigger achievements, and consistent effort compounds over time. By recognizing the fears that drive inaction, setting clear goals, creating accountability, embracing failure, and developing productive habits, individuals can overcome these barriers. The key is to start today. Every moment spent waiting is a moment lost. Those who take action despite discomfort are the ones who turn dreams into reality. Lack of discipline and consistency is another major reason why dreams remain unfulfilled. Many people start their journeys with enthusiasm and motivation, but over time they struggle to maintain consistency. Without discipline, even the best plans and goals remain unrealized. The problem is that motivation is temporary, whereas discipline is a habit that needs to be cultivated. Understanding how discipline works and developing strategies to stay consistent can make all the difference in achieving success. One of the main reasons people lack discipline is that they rely too much on motivation. Motivation is a great initial spark, but it is unreliable in the long run. Some days a person may feel excited and energized to work toward their goals, while other days they may feel exhausted or uninspired. If action is only taken when motivation is high, progress will be inconsistent. Instead, successful individuals develop the habit of taking action regardless of how they feel. They build routines that make progress non-negotiable, even on days when they lack motivation. Creating structure is essential for developing discipline. When there is no clear plan, it becomes easy to fall into distractions and excuses. Setting specific, measurable goals and breaking them down into daily or weekly tasks provides direction. A structured approach eliminates decision fatigue, making it easier to take action. For instance, if someone wants to write a book, setting a daily writing goal, such as 500 words a day, creates a system that ensures progress, even on days when inspiration is lacking. Another effective way to build discipline is by eliminating unnecessary distractions. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. Social media, television, notifications, and endless entertainment options. Each distraction pulls attention away from important goals, making it harder to stay consistent. Developing self-discipline means creating an environment that minimizes these distractions. This could involve turning off notifications while working, setting specific time slots for social media, or designating a quiet space for focused work. The fewer temptations there are, the easier it becomes to stay on track. Accountability is also a powerful tool for maintaining discipline. When a goal is kept private, it is easy to abandon it without consequences. However, when others are aware of it, there is a sense of responsibility to follow through. Finding an accountability partner, a mentor, friend, or coach can provide encouragement and motivation to stay disciplined. Checking in regularly with someone who holds one accountable increases the likelihood of staying consistent. One common challenge people face when trying to stay disciplined is dealing with setbacks. When progress is interrupted by failure or obstacles, many individuals feel discouraged and give up. However, setbacks are a natural part of any journey. The key to overcoming them is resilience. Instead of viewing setbacks as reasons to quit, they should be seen as learning opportunities. Analyzing what went wrong and making necessary adjustments allows for continued growth. The most disciplined people do not let failures define them. They use failures as stepping stones toward improvement. Building discipline also requires developing strong habits. Research suggests that habits shape much of daily behavior. By making good habits automatic, discipline becomes easier. For example, if exercising every morning becomes a habit, it no longer requires a conscious decision each day. Habit formation takes time, but with repetition, actions become second nature. The key is to start small and be consistent. Even dedicating just 10 minutes a day to an important goal can create momentum that leads to bigger achievements over time. One technique that helps reinforce discipline is the 2-day rule. This rule states that if a person commits to a daily habit, they should never allow themselves to skip it for more than 1 day in a row. Missing 1 day is understandable, but missing 2 days starts a pattern of inconsistency. By following this rule, individuals can prevent small breaks from turning into long periods of inactivity. Discipline is also strengthened through self-control and delayed gratification. Many people struggle to stay consistent because they seek immediate rewards rather than long-term success. Choosing short-term pleasure over long-term benefits often leads to regret. Practicing delayed gratification, focusing on long-term goals rather than temporary comfort, helps in maintaining discipline. The most successful people understand that sacrifices today lead to rewards in the future. Another important aspect of discipline is self-talk. The way individuals speak to themselves impacts their ability to stay consistent. Negative self-talk, such as, "I'll never be able to do this," or "I'm not disciplined enough," weakens motivation. Instead, replacing these thoughts with positive affirmations can help reinforce discipline. Telling oneself, "I am capable of staying consistent," or "I can push through challenges," builds mental resilience. Finally, discipline requires regular evaluation and adjustment. Circumstances change, and so do goals. Regularly assessing progress, identifying areas of improvement, and making necessary modifications ensure that consistency is maintained. Reviewing goals and tracking progress can provide motivation and a clear sense of direction. In conclusion, discipline and consistency are essential for achieving any dream. Relying on motivation alone is not enough. Discipline must be developed through structured routines, eliminating distractions, maintaining accountability, overcoming setbacks, building strong habits, practicing delayed gratification, and using positive self-talk. By staying committed to daily progress, individuals can transform their dreams into reality. Discipline is not something people are born with. It is something that is cultivated through deliberate effort and persistence. Those who master discipline and consistency ultimately achieve the success they desire. Negative influences and unsupportive environments can significantly hinder progress toward achieving dreams. The people and surroundings that individuals interact with daily play a crucial role in shaping their mindset, motivation, and overall trajectory. When surrounded by negativity, self-doubt increases, and the willingness to take risks diminishes. Many people remain stuck because they allow their environments and the opinions of others to dictate their actions, rather than creating a space that nurtures growth and success. One of the most common sources of negativity comes from unsupportive friends and family members. While loved ones may have good intentions, they can sometimes project their own fears and limitations onto others. Phrases like, "That's too risky," "Are you sure you can do it?" or "Maybe you should aim for something more realistic," can plant seeds of doubt in the mind. Over time, repeated exposure to these doubts can make people second-guess their abilities and settle for less than they are capable of achieving. To counter this, it is important to recognize when advice is rooted in fear rather than genuine concern. Understanding that other people's limitations do not have to become one's own can help break free from this cycle. Another way unsupportive environments hinder progress is through toxic relationships. Being surrounded by individuals who constantly criticize, discourage, or belittle efforts can drain energy and motivation. Toxic relationships create self-doubt and make it difficult to believe in one's potential. To overcome this challenge, individuals must set boundaries and distance themselves from negativity. This does not mean completely cutting people out of one's life, but rather limiting exposure to those who do not support personal growth. Surrounding oneself with positive, encouraging, and like-minded individuals can create an environment that fosters progress. Workplace culture can also play a major role in keeping dreams stuck. A negative or unfulfilling job environment can drain mental and emotional energy, leaving little motivation to pursue personal aspirations. If colleagues or supervisors discourage ambition or fail to recognize potential, it can create a sense of stagnation. In such cases, it is important to find ways to stay inspired, whether by seeking mentorship, engaging in professional development, or networking with individuals who share similar goals. If an environment is overwhelmingly toxic, considering a change in career or workplace may be necessary to protect mental well-being and future success. Social media and external influences also contribute to negative thinking. In today's digital age, people are constantly bombarded with curated images of success, leading to unhealthy comparisons. Seeing others achieve their goals effortlessly can create feelings of inadequacy and discouragement. However, it is important to remember that social media often presents an unrealistic highlight reel rather than the full story of hard work and setbacks. To prevent negative influences from affecting self-esteem, individuals can curate their social media feeds by following motivational figures, thought leaders, and individuals who inspire growth rather than comparison. A significant aspect of overcoming negative influences is taking responsibility for one's own environment. This means actively shaping a space that encourages success. Creating a positive environment can involve small but impactful changes, such as organizing a dedicated workspace, surrounding oneself with motivational quotes, listening to podcasts that inspire action, and engaging in activities that boost confidence and creativity. The more positive reinforcement an individual receives, the easier it becomes to maintain focus and determination. Additionally, seeking out mentors and role models who have successfully overcome challenges can be a game changer. Learning from those who have navigated similar obstacles provides insight, guidance, and motivation. Mentors offer encouragement and provide valuable advice on how to stay on track despite negativity. If in-person mentors are not available, books, podcasts, and online communities can serve as valuable sources of wisdom and support. Building a strong support system is crucial for success. Engaging with like-minded individuals who share similar ambitions fosters motivation and accountability. Joining mastermind groups, attending networking events, and participating in online forums can create opportunities to connect with those who encourage progress rather than hinder it. The right support system acts as a buffer against negativity and reinforces the belief that success is possible. Developing mental resilience is another key aspect of overcoming negative influences. The ability to remain focused and self-motivated, despite external discouragement, separates those who achieve their dreams from those who abandon them. Strengthening mental resilience involves practicing gratitude, focusing on progress rather than perfection, and developing a strong sense of self-belief. Meditation, journaling, and visualization exercises can help in maintaining a positive mindset even when faced with negativity. Another effective strategy for overcoming negative environments is learning to say no. Many people struggle with setting boundaries because they fear disappointing others. However, saying yes to everything, especially to things that do not align with one's goals, can lead to exhaustion and distractions. Learning to prioritize personal aspirations over external expectations is essential for making consistent progress. Finally, it is important to remember that external influences only have power if they are allowed to. No matter how negative an environment may be, individuals always have the ability to choose their response. By focusing on personal growth, seeking positive influences, and taking control of their surroundings, individuals can break free from negativity and create a space that supports their dreams. Negative influences and unsupportive environments can keep dreams stuck, but they do not have to be permanent barriers. Recognizing and addressing the sources of negativity, setting boundaries, curating a supportive environment, surrounding oneself with positive influences, and building mental resilience are all essential steps in overcoming these challenges. Success is greatly influenced by the company one keeps and the mindset one nurtures. By making conscious choices to foster a positive, growth-oriented environment, individuals can create the conditions necessary for achieving their dreams. The key is to take control and actively shape an environment that fuels progress rather than hinders it. In life, many people often feel the pressure to navigate their paths alone, thinking that seeking help or mentorship is a sign of weakness. This idea is far from the truth. The journey of growth and self-improvement does not need to be a solitary one. In fact, it is important to recognize that mentorship and guidance from others can significantly accelerate personal and professional development. The support of mentors, peers, and people who inspire you can provide you with valuable perspectives, insights, and tools that would otherwise take years of trial and error to discover on your own. A mentor is someone who has experience in areas you wish to explore, and they can offer you a roadmap to success. They are often individuals who have walked the path before you and can share their wisdom, insights, and lessons learned. When you seek help or mentorship, you tap into this wealth of knowledge, gaining a clearer understanding of the challenges ahead and learning from the mistakes others have made. This can save you valuable time, energy, and resources, allowing you to avoid common pitfalls and instead focus on the opportunities that lie ahead. Mentorship is not only about receiving guidance, it is also about building relationships that foster mutual growth. A good mentor is someone who takes the time to understand your unique strengths, weaknesses, and goals. They are not there to dictate every decision for you, but rather to help you navigate the complex landscape of life. The best mentors challenge you to think critically, push you outside your comfort zone, and encourage you to keep going even when the road gets tough. By learning from their experiences, you can gain confidence in your own decision-making abilities and develop a more nuanced understanding of your career and life path. Mentorship can come in many forms, and it is not limited to formal or traditional relationships. Sometimes mentors can be found in everyday interactions with people who have the knowledge or expertise you seek. A colleague, a family member, a teacher, or even someone you meet by chance at a networking event may become a valuable resource for advice and inspiration. The key is to be open to these opportunities and willing to reach out when you need guidance. One of the most important aspects of mentorship is the opportunity for personal growth. When you connect with someone who inspires you, it can reignite your passion for your goals and dreams. Inspiration can come from many sources. Someone who has accomplished something extraordinary in your field, a figure whose values align with your own, or even a peer who shares your ambitions. Inspiration fuels motivation, and motivation drives action. Having role models and mentors who inspire you can make all the difference when it comes to overcoming obstacles and staying focused on your goals. Another benefit of mentorship and seeking help is the expansion of your network. In the professional world, connections are often just as valuable as skills and experience. Mentors can introduce you to other professionals, offer recommendations, and help you gain access to opportunities that might have otherwise been out of reach. This network not only broadens your professional horizons, but also provides you with a supportive community that can offer encouragement, feedback, and accountability. When seeking help from others, it is important to approach the process with humility and a willingness to learn. It is easy to become too self-reliant or prideful and avoid asking for assistance. However, doing so can prevent you from growing in ways you may not have anticipated. Being open to learning from those around you allows you to gain fresh perspectives, develop new skills, and challenge your assumptions. Whether it's receiving advice on how to handle a particular challenge or being introduced to new ideas and strategies, learning from others can be a transformative experience. Furthermore, seeking help and mentorship is not just about finding answers to your questions, but also about developing the ability to ask the right questions. A good mentor will help you reflect on your own thinking and push you to consider different angles and possibilities. They will encourage you to think critically about your goals, motivations, and desires, helping you uncover deeper truths about yourself. This kind of self-reflection is a crucial part of personal development, as it allows you to gain clarity about your purpose and direction. There is no need to feel like you have to face challenges alone. Everyone, regardless of their achievements or experience, can benefit from the guidance and support of others. Whether you are just starting out in your career, pursuing a personal goal, or navigating a major life transition, seeking help and connecting with mentors and inspirational individuals can provide you with the tools, knowledge, and encouragement you need to succeed. Ultimately, the people you connect with along the way can help shape your journey. They can challenge your thinking, inspire new ideas, and provide the feedback necessary to keep you on track. In a world where it's easy to feel isolated or overwhelmed, mentorship and seeking guidance are powerful ways to foster a sense of community, build confidence, and accelerate personal and professional growth. So, instead of feeling the need to do everything on your own, embrace the opportunities to learn from those who have walked the path before you, and let their wisdom and inspiration guide you toward your goals. You don't have to do it alone. With the right support, you can achieve